didn't pass. I mean, we need to do something to keep them in town.
The final tally was 58-42 or 59-41. You know, the Chiefs never suffer a blowout loss at home. They did on Tuesday. They got blown the F out. Is there a place right now that can muster the kind of money to lure the Chiefs to that place and offer them the kind of sweetheart deal where they get this, they get that, they get this, they get that, and you don't have to pay it, and the taxpayer money's going to pay it? And I don't know that there is a place like that.
I really can't believe I'm going to say this, but I really do think that the beloved Kansas City Chiefs are either going to be moving to a different city in the United States or possibly to a new country. All of this is due to lawmakers voting no to fund anything that has to help renovate or improve the Arrowhead Stadium, and in doing so, the team president is now threatening to move the team to another city. Now, before we really get into the nitty-gritty and honestly the numbers of this whole thing, we really need to understand what this is all about, because this isn't the first time that this has happened in Kansas City with the Chiefs. Now, yes, I know that there were some differences from the one that is happening right now in 2024 and the one that happened in 2004. For example, the vote that happened 2 decades ago was a bi-state initiative that would have also funded not only the stadiums, but an art project as well. But similar to this one, it didn't get passed initially until they dropped the arts project, and this one doesn't even have an arts project, but they still won't approve it to fund these teams. Now fast forward to 2024, and we're in the same boat that we found themselves in 2004. But now this one might be quite worse possibly, because the president is threatening to move the team to a completely different state if needed. And many people are feeling honestly that Jackson County might not be able to get a deal done with the Chiefs, and this is inevitably going to happen and the Chiefs are going to move. Now, in fairness, in 2004, they were able to strike a deal and ended up getting a proposal to pass with a 53% yes vote, but even then, it wasn't everything they wanted, as when they tried to add another $100 million for the Chiefs and $25 million for the Royals for stadium renovations, it got shot down almost immediately by the people. Which brings us to our next question. If they can't get a deal done, where do the Chiefs go? And more importantly, what really just happens in general to the Chiefs?
Keep hearing about Austin. People
great
talk
city.
about Austin wanting a team.
It's probably getting close to that caliber of a city, big enough money there to be able to support an NFL football team. I would say that it's been a while since I've been there, right? But it's an awesome place for sure, and the city has exploded over the last 2 decades. It's gone to another level. You know, and so that would be a team. I mean, the city certainly.
Now, when you throw all of the Chiefs news that we've honestly gotten in the past week with the whole Rashee Rice thing, him still on the loose from the police, Patrick Mahomes' father now being sent to jail for 10 years, and now this, where the Chiefs are going to have to move, it's a terrible time to be a Chiefs fan almost, besides the 2 Super Bowl wins that you got. Like, I mean, the looming thing here that really is brought to my attention is really just how coincidental this is with how the NFL expansion just happened to be released a couple weeks ago. And now all of a sudden we have the Chiefs threatening to possibly move cities because of their lease expiring in 2031, because the team, or I should say the county, doesn't want to help the team renovate their stadium, which is really confusing to me considering what the team has been able to do for the state in that county of Jackson, just based off of their 2 Super Bowl wins and just the Chiefs being a successful franchise there. Like, with the NFL expansion, they're trying to reach a wider audience and expose more people to the NFL, which again, coincidentally, if we could possibly put an NFL team, which is the best NFL team in the league, in an overseas country, could you imagine how much money not only the Chiefs would make, but also the NFL? Like, at the end of the day, we all know what talks the loudest in the NFL, and it's money. And if they can get more money to the league by putting an NFL team in a different country like Germany, South Africa, hell, I don't even know, South America maybe, they will do it because they want more money. And I mean, considering that you would have the biggest names in Travis Kelce, now Taylor Swift, which sucks to say, and the GOAT Patrick Mahomes in a new stadium, in a new place overseas, of course that would attract national and worldwide attention to the NFL. Now, yes, the Chiefs lease technically technically doesn't expire until 2031, so we're gonna have to wait and see what does happen till then. But I mean, like, geez, if they can get a deal done and move this team overseas, that would be just insane. And now I know well overseas might seem a little bit outlandish and like might not even happen. I still have been able to hear some places that are in the talks, such as the Chiefs moving to San Antonio, or the Chiefs honestly moving even to Austin. Like, either one of those large markets would be a great place for the Chiefs to move, because you need, one, a place that's going to allow the team to do whatever they want, and also a city that's going to fund and support the team, which right now it doesn't really seem like Kansas City feels like they're wanted in Jackson County.
Personally, I want them to be anywhere where they pay for it themselves, because they're billionaires. If they must move, which I don't believe they need to pick a neighborhood that doesn't involve disruption. There's a lot of places available: the East Village, the Legends, the Kemper Arena area. There's a lot of land around this city that they can pick, and they need to start looking on their own turf and how to build their own empire. It's steer clear of ours.
And due to them not feeling very welcome, people have even said that the Chiefs are starting to resort to almost scare tactics to try and get them to vote yes for this funding, which is honestly kind of scary. I mean, like, the fact that the Chiefs have to resort to scare tactics after what they've done for this county is insane. Like, if you look at the numbers, the Chiefs have recently been able to impact the Kansas City area by $1 billion. And also, that doesn't include all the jobs that they've been able to give to the community because of their stadium.
And so, it's huge for the city. And as a sports fan, it's just, fun to be a part of it and be down in the heart of everything that's going on in the Power and Light District.
Like, when you have a winning franchise that's winning Super Bowls and just good in the NFL, it's not only good for that team, but it's also great for the economy for the city. Like, the Chiefs alone support 5,860 total jobs annually, and including a mix of full and part-time employment. Like, I mean, in addition, the Chiefs Arrowhead Stadium generate $28.8 million in direct, indirect, and induced tax revenue for the state of Missouri annually. Like, being able to impact these people's lives and have a huge role in changing lives for the people around the city and allow for the city to spend more on the things they need, it's something that they need to value more of. But I mean, even considering how much the Chiefs have actually helped that economy, I still hear the people complaining. Like, they've even presented the option of the Chiefs, who have committed $300 million of their own to an $800 million makeover of Arrowhead. People have said that they should go off and privately finance the rest of the cost rather than asking for more public funding that would come with a 40-year extension of a 3/8 cent sales tax. Like, 3/8 of a cent. Like, I mean, the Chiefs got so desperate at one point, they actually got Mahomes, Reed, and Kelsey to throw together like a little ad run and tell people to go vote. Like, they were begging pretty much for these people to vote yes to help them fund the stadium.
We need you guys.
This is the ad where Royal shortstop Bobby Witt Jr. and Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce tell Jackson County residents to vote yes.
There's no better place in the world to play than Arrowhead Stadium.
Let's keep it that way.
And again, yes, I do understand that that's kind of tiptoeing the line of like these guys being politicians, but at the same time, they need somewhere to play, and it seems like they enjoy being in Kansas City. So, I mean, you would think that the people of Kansas City would support them back, but I guess not. Now, as I said earlier, many people are speculating that they're probably, if anywhere going to move, it would be somewhere in Texas. I mean, the Chiefs are originally from the Texas area, so for them to move back to either Austin or even San Antonio wouldn't be that much of a surprise. I mean, the owner said himself that if they can't get a deal done, they're willing to negotiate with other cities and make a move to a place that makes them feel welcome. And again, being able to fund the team with this larger market that they would have in San Antonio or even Austin would be great. I mean, Austin alone has UT. Like, if you don't think that the stadium that they would build in Austin, Texas would get filled out every single week, you're crazy. Like, the Longhorns have no problem packing their football stadium with 100,000 people every Saturday. Could you imagine what the Chiefs game would look like every Sunday? It would be insane. But again, as I said earlier, when you add this on top of the Rashee Rice thing with him still fleeing from the police and his whole car accident thing that honestly just doesn't look good right now. And then you add the fact that Patrick Mahomes' father is now possibly going to go to jail for 10 years. It's not looking good for the Chiefs, and to be a Chiefs fan right now, like I said, besides the 2 Super Bowls, which I guess you could say if all this is worth 2 Super Bowls, then so be it, I guess, because I wouldn't mind if the Saints had 2 Super Bowls right now and all this was happening. But that's a different conversation for a different day. I want to know what you guys think, though. Let me know down in the comment section below. If the Chiefs do move, where are they moving to? Are they moving in the United States, or are they possibly going to be the first out-of-country team? Let me know down in the comment section below, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.